level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck.
What's going on, people? Family Entertainment here for level1gaming.com. Man, congratulations, you guys leveled up to 140. This is the Double XP podcast. Before we get started, do not forget we are doing a rally and push towards our goal of $1,000 for children's hospitals. The link is in the description down below. If you got $1, $2, $1.50, $2.50, $3, whatever you got in your pocket for extra change, please donate to our local children's hospital. We are so close to our $1,000 goal. We appreciate every single donation. We're going to start with the introductions today. Start with the man with the clamps, Citizen Snips.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Apologize for my confused face there.
Yeah.
I copied the wrong link apparently when I was trying to do something. But what's going on, everybody? It's been a wild couple. It's a wild week every week. It feels like this week. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing my best to just keep scuttling. So I hope y'all are doing the same. You know, keep them claws strong. We do what we can, and that's all we can ask. But we got some cool topics to talk about today. Should be a lot of fun. We don't have a guest. So it's just our lovely faces, so that means everybody can just focus on Hugger the whole time like they do anyway. So,
they only come for Hugger anyway.
the face of level 1 gaming.
Next up, my right hand, man, the floor hugger with the hard R.
What's up, y'all? I am glad to see we got Hustle already. Trevor, what is up, guys? Make sure you interact in the chats, whatever. I will be reading the comments. Let us know your thoughts and opinions, and let's get into the topics.
Next up, DALLAZ. Man, we back, baby.
I was off that time. So man, hey Trevor, so you know I just said some something funny. It was just funny. But shout out to y'all for being here. I already know the real ones always pull up and they almost never late, and I dig that. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all showing up to everybody's streams all the time and like laughing with us, and like it's always the dumbest stuff in the world, and that's what makes it so good. Also, shout out to Snips. I know, like, ain't no telling how uncomfortable you were when I said that just now.
It's you, man. I ain't worried about
it. But it's for you.
Cheers, man. Cheers, cheers. Where'd you find them tiny ass little solo cups? Oh my god, that's just adorable.
Hey man, if he ain't got no Cambodian breast milk in there, he ain't really drinking, is he?
This is the Cambodian breast milk right here.
Oh, he back.
That's just a little tea squirt. It's not
a little chocolate in here because it came from a black woman. But yeah, so that little exchange between us is sort of a taste of what you'll get from us for the rest of the show. I'm ready.
Last but not least, and a welcome back because it's been a while. Half man, half God. Demigod reviews.
Howdy. I'm here to talk about games. It's been a bit of a rough week, but we bounced back from the roughness to finish off strong. Hope everybody's doing well. Women in Wine and also The Witcher. All right, let's get started.
All right. So before we get started, I want to say that if you guys have been following things that's going on Twitter, you guys see we got some new additions to the family. We really can't wait for them to really get inside the booth and get things rocking. We got some great content coming for you guys. Some new shows, some different type of stuff that you guys haven't seen from us. As we push toward having a daily content on the channel. Dallas got some stuff cooking, man. He is doing his thing. And yeah. He got some stuff cooking, man. So make sure you guys keep it locked, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, share the stream out. You guys know it helps us out a million. We'll get started with the $70 video game debate. We wasn't really gonna jump on this trend, but obviously it's a thing that everyone's talking about. As you guys see on the screen, I have Returnal. It's coming exclusively to the PlayStation 5, possibly PC, but it's coming to the PlayStation 5. And it has a price tag, like Godfall, of $70. Hey, look.
Hey, man.
Anytime something ain't made by first party, I'm going to tell you it's probably coming to PC. And that's just what it is. But as of right now, it's exclusively on PlayStation 5, right? With a $70 price tag, right? And this isn't the first game. You got Godfall, you got I believe 2K, Call of Duty, $70.
$70 for Godfall?
$70, yeah.
Crazy.
And I think it's probably like $20 now, if I'm being completely honest. Like, ain't nobody playing Godfall.
And on Miles Morales, which is a much, much better game, wasn't that like 50?
Was 50, yeah. It was 50.
Much better game.
$70.
And here's the thing: a lot of people, because games have been $60 for a while. I mean, it's been $60 for a long time, and a lot of people, really chalk this up to, development costs more money, even though they're hitting us with microtransactions, when they're hitting us with loot boxes left and right, story DLC, all type of stuff, right? So I want to go around a panel, get you guys' thoughts on this. Is $70, is that really a thing that should be happening right now? Are we at the point now where we should be okay with developers charging us $70 and then backdoor and charging you $25 a DLC? They're going to backdoor charging you $5 for a t-shirt. Now I want to start with the person that's not wearing a t-shirt, sun's out, guns out, my sister Floor Hugger.
Oh, yeah.
Not you, Kev. Your gun, you ain't got no guns out.
Hey, before she go in, can you fix that meme box if you care about us? Because I want to start dropping some nonsense.
I care about y'all. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on.
FCC gonna come up in here and shut us down.
You know the FCC won't let me be. Let me be me, so let me see.
Try to shut me down on MTV, but
it feels so empty without
All right,
me.
this is a
meme box should be good. I'll adjust as we going through, but we should be good now.
Y'all done?
Yeah, we done. Sorry, sorry, Hugger. Go ahead, love.
Man,
Our bad. Shut us up.
I don't think we're at the point where we can. And don't forget, it's $70 for y'all, but it's more like $80 here in Canada, or 90 even. Well, I don't think we're at the point where we can fully justify paying $70 if it's not like a collector's deluxe edition. I don't know. I don't think Returnal is going to be the game that's going to give a lot of people a lot of faith that we can charge $70 for a game.
Okay. Dallas, $70, and there's no telling what might be left out as far as story, DLC, microtransactions. Are we at that point where we really can be
changed? It's people out here really defending that bullshit. Like, it's really people out here like, oh yeah, and they gotta make. No, they ain't got nothing. They got plenty of money. They get plenty of money, especially bigger publishers. Like, y'all good. Y'all don't need nothing extra from us. There's no real reason, like real actual concrete reason for a price hike. It's not, other than the fact that we got shiny new hardware. So most people that are picking this up are gonna be casuals and not understand. They're just gonna buy it because it's cool. Straight up, ain't no real reason.
Snips, what you
it's
thought?
Crazy that it's even a debate.
Yeah,
this is one of my biggest problems in life is I have a tendency to it's not quite a devil's advocate thing, but I try and see things from all perspectives. Okay, so there's obviously me as the consumer Snips perspective, but then there's me as when I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming and I'm CEO of a game development company or a game production company, and I wonder what it would be like if I was in that position. And I've thought about this a lot. At the end of the day, all I can really come to is that if game prices do go to $70, I won't say whether it's a good or bad thing. I'm going to leave the opinion out of it. What I will tell you is, if it's $70, if they're releasing an actual finished product, let me say that again because it seems to be something that's very difficult for game development companies to understand these days. An actual finished product.
Say it slow for the dumb ones.
One more time, Snip.
Actual finished product.
Chopped and screwed on them.
I will pay $70 for your game. I may not be happy about it, but guess what? You're going to win because I'll freaking do it. Okay? But the problem is they're not releasing finished products by and large. And then on top of that, I've already lost, basically, I think there's going to be one upcoming exception to this, but I've already lost my day one game passion. I don't have that anymore because of how janky the system has been, because of all the stupid stuff that's been going on and all these stupid price hikes and everything else. My stance right now is, I'll wait. I don't care how cool your game looks. I'm going to wait because in a week, in 2 weeks, when people realize how buggy it is, it's going to go on sale or it's going to hit Game Pass or it's going to do something like that. I invest my money into that now. I'm a Game Pass dude. That's my thing now because I'd rather do that and get a game, even if it's a month or two late, than pay $70 for it, have to complain for those 2 months because it's not finished. And then when they finally fix it, they're like, yay, congratulations, you pay full price and we're now delivering what we promised you. So I'm out on all that. I'm a sit and wait kind of guy now. The exception I mentioned is going to be the dang Mass Effect Remastered collection. I will buy that in a freaking heartbeat because they won me over when the games originally came out. So they get a pass.
You'll pay $70 for it?
I'd probably pay $100 to be honest with you. But that's my bias. I really love those games. I have super fond memories of those games. So they're not only tapping into my nostalgia, but they're tapping into a successful franchise. And that's a win-win combo right there for them as far as my wallet's concerned.
Hey, Demi, Snitch brought up a point that I think is interesting. Is the Game Pass effect. You think Game Pass is sort of not necessarily devaluing games, but making people think twice about dropping $70 when, Return is a bad example because it's never coming to Game Pass, right? But for a game, a third-party title, like, oh man, I can just wait, and it's almost like when people waiting to get stuff on PS Plus, like the Control Ultimate Edition is on. We're gonna talk about that later, but people waiting and saying, oh, I'll wait for it to jump in Game Pass before I pay $70. You think that's a
thing?
Yeah.
That's the thing. I've seen many people go, well, since this is hitting Game Pass, I don't have to necessarily buy it. And I've seen it done for Battletoads. I've seen it done for Dragon Quest 11. It's a lot of games that's just, now it's hitting Game Pass. I don't have to spend that 60 or that 70 or however much it is. It does have an effect because I don't have to dish out the money for all these bugs and glitches and so on and so forth. I don't have to get Cyberpunk, or I don't have to get hit with Avengers, or I don't have to get Anthem. And it's saving you money in the long run.
So, do you think we're at the point where we should be dropping 70 for a game? Like,
no, Sersky. Not even close.
Why not?
Because a lot of these games go out without like great Q&A testing. A lot of these bugs aren't ironed out, and they strip out story content to dish you out something that's going to be $20 later on.
Actual factuals. For me, I think we all in agreement to this. I think number one, 70 is not going away. It's not. I think because you got the big companies already on board with the 2K and EA, and you got Sony's first party titles, or exclusive titles being 70. It's not going away, right? They see people bought it. They didn't stop folks from buying 2K. They still went out and bought it. They probably bought it from a last gen version, got the next gen version. Still bought they spent $70 on the game and did spend another $100 on VC, right? So it's not going away. But I don't think we're at a point now to where they can justify it while at the same time saying, hey, by the way, if you want to know what happens next, buy this $30 DLC. When they could have easily, when most people mine a game, they see this, what they cut out was already inside the code, and they just cut it out. Or they already hitting you with mad, loot, microtransaction boxes, right? But it's not going away. I think we might as well get ready for the norm. I think this is why Game Pass is so awesome, because we gonna always get screwed over on day one games. I mean, good luck. There are very few games that come out day one that don't need a big old patch. A game coming out day one that's ready, that's not broken. Cyberpunk. Thank God that wasn't 70. All right, like that's not ending anytime soon because Go ahead.
Or it's lacking content like Avengers.
Or lacking content like and you got people like me who enjoy the Avengers, and I'm sitting here waiting months and months for new content that should have been already ready to be deployed weeks and a month after release. We still waiting without any news at all. And I bought the game day 160.
And I do want to say too, like I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
But like kind of along that topic, there are, and I will be the first to admit this, there are gamers out there who are extremely unreasonable with the demands that they make on development companies and all that kind of stuff.
True.
Oh yeah.
This is separate from that. We're not making any unreasonable demands. I'm not telling you to release this perfect behemoth that I'm going to love everything of from start to finish, and I'm going to get 200 hours of playtime out of it, like just in campaign mode alone. No, I'm just asking you to release something that is what you advertised, what you promised me as a consumer, and that works the way it's supposed to. That's all I want. That's it. If I end up not liking the game, okay. You don't like everything. That's fine. I'm okay with spending money on stuff that I find out later I don't like. That's part of life. That's how watching a movie goes. That's how buying a game goes. We're used to that. But when you promise me one thing, give me something else, and then expect like I'm still supposed to be happy while you take 2 years to fix it, I'm out.
Like imagine
that Kate Bishop DLC.
It was good. The Kate Bishop DLC was actually pretty dope. And that's no cap for somebody who really like playing Avengers. The Kate Bishop DLC was dope. It was just they gave us Kate Bishop DLC and gave us this cliffhanger with Hawkeye at the end, and then there's no news about when we're ever gonna get the next step in this Hawkeye class, which in my opinion is leading us to Wakanda. Like there's nothing. Granted, it was free DLC, which I was happy about. We didn't have to pay no extra for it, which they better make sure all of the extra story add-ons is free. The way they coming up with they microtransactions, because man, if you really want to look different, you finna pay some coin in Avengers, right?
And we got more frequent War Table news streams when the game was in active development.
Yes.
That's the crazy part.
They've gone completely silent. And I get COVID, yada, yada, yada. I get that. But they just went silent. Like, you got people for their money. And granted, I've gotten mad hours in Avengers, right? So I've gotten my money's worth. But the game is still so bare bones, and there's so much left of the game. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all should at least be talking about a roadmap. They wouldn't give us a roadmap. Like, nothing. And right now, I got Godfall up, as we're talking about $70 games. Godfall doesn't look like a bad game, and I haven't played it, so I really can't give true judgment on it. But looking at it, it's like a bad game. But most people who played it called it mid-tier, and they paid $70 for it day one.
That's rough. And
I got no experience in this game, and it looks okay, but people just aren't happy with it. They called it a last-gen game. Remember, this game was hyped up to be next gen. You know what I'm saying? It was the first game shown on PS5.
From what I could see, it just looked shallow. Like, it just didn't look like there was a whole lot to it. Like, the look of it was okay, but the combat system didn't seem very deep. Like, nothing seemed like special about the game. And you want to charge full price, I don't know. It seemed like it was lacking in depth. Like, it didn't offer enough for me to do.
And somebody tell me if I'm wrong, did Godfall come with microtransactions as well?
Probably.
I'm not too sure.
Because it's technically a looter. It's not a shooter, but it's technically a looter game, right?
Looter. Yes, it's a looter.
A beat 'em up looter, yeah.
A beat 'em up looter, right?
A looter slasher.
Looter slasher.
Yeah, there you go. A new genre, looter slasher. But I don't know, man. I just think, I mean, we might as well get used to it. This is where, and I don't want to sit here and act like I'm just this big advocate of Game Pass, because we bring it up a lot, and it's difficult not to bring it up, right? This is where, like, if you're looking at a game like The Medium, and I think The Medium is $60, but it's dropping on Game Pass tomorrow. Granted, it's not on current / last gen, but the medium's coming out and it's dropping on Game Pass, so people are okay with paying, whatever for Game Pass and not paying full price for the game. Like, that's gonna put a dent. It's gonna hurt the $70 move going forward, but it's not going away.
But you know what though? Why can't you be an advocate for Game Pass? Something got to work out in our favor at some point.
True. Okay, let me take that back. I'm an advocate for it, but you know how people are. This is a Game Pass podcast. How much Microsoft pay y'all to say that? Man, I wish if they cut me a check, I say Game Pass every 15 seconds.
Man, they could pay me a penny because it's just good value. You can't look me in the eye and tell me that $15 a month, because I pay monthly. I don't even buy ahead of time, which is the better value. You cannot, as an honest person, look me in the eye and tell me $15 a month ain't worth Xbox Live Gold, Game Pass access on my Xbox, and Game Pass access on my PC.
And I don't even pay that much.
Gaming. You're a liar if you try and tell me anything about that not being good value.
You're ruining gaming.
And it's not like they not good games. No. It's not like they just shoveling bullshit.
Not everything's a AAA banger. Sure, okay. But you get good value. The games you want are there. I have the entire Master Chief collection just for nostalgia's sake alone. That's amazing.
You got all the Yakuza games now too.
Yep, all the Yakuza remastered. And when that thing with Origin happens, a bunch of those Origin games are coming too.
Yep.
You guys, it's going to be some Dragon Age, some Mass Effect,
Bro, you're about to have Yakuza 0 through 6 on Game Pass soon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who would have thought this? Why?
Who would have thought?
I don't know.
What exactly?
I guess they're unhappy about it because they can't get over their fanboyism to buy into anything Microsoft. So they feel like you have to hate it like they do.
What is Nintendo doing at all for us? Let's talk about that first.
Nintendo don't even give you deals.
What's Nintendo? What happened to Virtual Console?
Oh yeah, that ain't coming.
That's
not a thing. That ain't coming.
There's so many hits that we want to play. Imagine if Nintendo had a Game Pass like service that we could just
kill
for real. You can go back and play all the GameCube stuff. You can play the obscure games that you never really got to touch. They don't. They will never do that.
They have something like
some
that.
Backwards combat on the Switch.
They have something like that with NES and Super Nintendo stuff, but not like everything you're asking for.
A very pale version. I know exactly what you. It's a very pale version.
Oh, it's not great, but they have it.
Like and so compare that to Game Pass and tell me that if Nintendo did that, you wouldn't be all over it.
Bro, if PlayStation did it
now, but like it, and don't get me wrong,
rally towns will be in the air. People will be celebrating.
If everybody would be happy. If they turn PlayStation now into what Game Pass is,
go to work for Nintendo, but Xbox can't have no bannerman.
People will say that it devalues PlayStation first party games, but they would make a killing if PS now was like Game Pass.
How? The best PlayStation games are $20 right now.
Facts.
The best ones.
Facts.
How? Devalue how?
God of War 20. Spider-Man 20.
And that's not a shot. That's not me saying like these are literally this is the best of what PlayStation has to offer.
Meanwhile, Mario Kart 8 came out 6 years ago, and it's $58, and that's on sale.
Yeah, and Breath of the Wild still $60 last I looked.
I still can't find a deal on Bayonetta 2 to save my life.
Oh man, and that game needs to be played by more people. We're gonna talk about that too. But Glizzy out here like unpopular opinion. Game Pass is a scam that effectively convinced people to pay for what demos used to provide for free. Excuse me.
No, sir.
A service that paid where people pay to try games they wouldn't normally play. Don't add me. Okay, first, convince people to pay for what demos provide for free. So when the last time you played a demo that was effectively the entire game?
Facts.
Tell me when the last time
That's the one main counter I would say is if I was only getting access to a portion of the game, totally understandable. That would be a huge.
But I'm getting the whole game.
The entire game, yeah.
That's what that EA joint was for a while. It would lock you at certain moments.
Yep. Like you get Madden for like 4 hours. Enjoy. For $5 a month.
You've played all there is to play of Madden in 4 hours.
Right, for real. You've seen the whole game. Like, and my second point with that is where people pay to try games they wouldn't normally play. So you never been to an arcade, sir? Have you never been to your friend's house and saw some shit on the shelf and was like, "Ooh, that looks fun. Let's try." that you normally wouldn't play? Has your homie never told you, hey, check this out and tell me if you like it? At what point is it a bad thing or a slight to have the opportunity to play literally an entire library of games? Netflix gives you an opportunity to watch all the shit you normally wouldn't watch.
Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same argument they use against people that play on Xbox anyway, that they don't try stuff out there norm?
Hey, so you're gonna sit around here and mind you, I like this joke too. I have fun with it, but you'll sit up here and be like, "Oh, y'all don't have no games," but you'll also turn around and say, "You got all these games you wouldn't have tried if you didn't have this service that gives you all these games." You gotta pick one. Is it cool or is it not? Or is it only cool when somebody else do it? And I get it. Like
Facts
these are different.
Spoken.
These are different services. They feel different. The aesthetic is different, and so we treat them differently. There is a double standard, and there should be a double standard.
Bro. That's what
but
it is.
Exactly. But you can never convince me that having a whole bunch of games at my disposal is ever going to be a bad thing.
The joke went from Halo, Gears, Forza, now it's Game Pass. Oh, y'all trying stuff y'all wouldn't play.
Hey, I thought I would never get a chance to play Alan Wake. Thought I'd never see it. I thought I would have to buy it physically before I got to play it. As it turns out, it's on Game Pass for PC. Guess who's playing that this coming week? I don't want to pay for it, but guess what? I get to play it now.
Uh-huh. And not to mention, you can still buy these games, guys. I just bought Indivisible because it was leaving. So, come on, man. Jesus.
Hey, most of the games on Game Pass I either already own, and if I don't own them, I wouldn't have bought them anyway. But you mean like the free PlayStation Plus games where you only get 2 of those a month? Oh, like those. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's an argument.
Free smoke.
Hey, that's an argument you can say for games of gold and PlayStation Plus. Half of the stuff in PlayStation Plus I've already owned.
And this is from a person that loves PlayStation Plus. I dig it.
You know, they had Just Cause 4 not too long ago, and I bought it for like $7 a month prior, and I was just kicking myself like, God, why?
Wouldn't it be great if you could have just played it as a part of a package deal and not have to worry about coming out of your pocket?
Whoa. Oh, you can't push that, man.
Oh.
No, then it becomes not okay, apparently, for reasons we can't comprehend, because our brains are just too small and smooth.
Crazy. I mean, you know, and you could argue that maybe they take games off the service after a while, don't really offer you the opportunity to pick them up. But, you know, I mean, it's not like you paid $60 for a game like maybe Cyberpunk, or you were planning on it anyway and it just got taken off the store. It's not like anything like that would have happened. I don't know, man. I just don't see a problem.
I don't think we're gonna get through to Roman. Let's call him his actual name and not Glizzy God.
Call the man by his government.
It's just a fun debate. It's all good fun. We ain't gotta bring out government names. It's just fun.
Yeah, he was the one on the last show that wanted to be known as Roman, not Glizzy God. That's on him.
His address is no.
So while we're on the Xbox topic, what's y'all's thoughts on them doing a full 180 on the gold, which we did talk about a couple months ago? What they were going to do with it, push people towards Game Pass, and the Xbox free-to-play games should be free to play.
It's about time for the free-to-play stuff. This should have been done a while ago. They can't get any kudos from me because this is something that should have been done down the line, like way back in 2015 or so. But we knew Microsoft was gonna try something with that gold. I want people to let go if they're trying to pay for the Bethesda acquisition because they already made
that's
that
already paid for.
Yeah,
double.
They had that COD. They had that paid up front.
They
Would
paid
you like cash or cash?
They made that money back.
I need them. I need people to let that theory go. This is just standard business. They're gonna raise prices some kind of way. Netflix and Hulu does it all the time. They just don't tell y'all up front.
I literally just got a Netflix price hike.
Yeah. So this is regular practice. I just can't give them kudos for doing something that, you know, should have been done a while ago. Also, bullying works because they didn't do it. So go bully some people.
I got a question, y'all. Y'all think we could bully them into giving us our $10 back and dropping that $70 price? Can we make that happen? Can we band together for once in our lives as gamers and make something happen for the community?
Nah.
Like, for real.
No, you don't see that kind of teamwork unless it's Redditors trying to topple the stock market.
Or Redditors trying to do anything, really.
Yeah, it's true.
Activision and 2K,
they work
like,
together
nah.
well.
Y'all good. Give me that 70.
Like,
Activision not having it.
I 100% agree with Demi. Like, I know people are saying, don't give Microsoft praise for doing it. Should have been done. I'm still gonna give them a little credit. Now, we did hear. I can't remember if it was Zeus or I can't pronounce his name. Whatever. He came out and said that apparently the free to gay. Oh my God, free to gay.
Whoa, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The free.
In other words, here's Carl with the weather. Carl.
Keep scrolling.
Yo, okay.
Yo.
The free to play, from what we hear, is already something that was intact, something that was going to do anyway, and it was supposedly was there to lessen the blow of 6 months being the replacement for 12 months and virtually making Xbox Live Gold more expensive and pushing you to Game Pass. That's a crappy move, right? They knew it was going to piss people off. They knew it was going to piss people off. So they're going to come out and say, hey, by the way, it's free. Free-to-play games are now free. So they had to almost make it almost like it's a makeup. Say, oh, our bad. And by the way, we're going to do this now. It was bad PR. They dropped it on Friday. We know how Fridays are. You drop bad news on Friday. You don't drop it on Monday because the whole cycle of news the whole week is going to be about it. I give them credit just a little bit, but this is something that should have been done. You don't charge people to play games that are free. Period. That should have never been the case. None of your competitors are doing it. Like, literally none of the competitors are doing it. And it was tripping me out because I got to renew my family thing for our Switches. And my son was like, oh, I'm playing Fortnite. And my mom like, how the hell he playing Fortnite online? And ain't no end. I'm like, oh, snap. My bad, because it's the Switch and it's Nintendo and it's a free-to-play game. You can play for free. Right? My bad, Glizzy, bro. But this something should have been happening. What they did with Gold was garbage. I'm glad they reversed it. Got to give Microsoft credit because they're listening, right? They're listening. The old school Microsoft may not have listened, or maybe not listened so fast. Like they caught wind, and so everybody was upset. They were getting clowned on. People on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. It was a talk of the town, and they reversed course, right? This shows at the end of the day, as gamers, if we wanted to complain about 70 and truly put our minds to something, we can reverse that 70 to 60 if we wanted to, right? But gamers pick and choose what they're passionate about. But this is living proof that if we want something changed, because at the end of the day, Microsoft and Sony, they work for us because you're working for my money. Like, you got to do what you need to do to get my money, right? So to me, I give them credit, but it was a messed up move to begin with. And my bad about the free to gay. That was an accident.
I mean, technically it is free.
Free to chill, bro.
You aren't paying anything.
That's true.
That's what you think. Shoot.
Man, I hate people so selfish and don't care about nothing. Cause we really could get that price back, right? At least until PlayStation.
It would take everyone not buying, which just isn't going to happen.
Yeah,
that's
people don't
a level of teamwork beyond the realm of man.
Hey, man.
And people are already stubborn, so.
Yeah.
With what gamers are doing to GameStop, right? Not game. What people are doing to GameStop, you can't tell me when folks come together they can't get whatever they want.
But what y'all want done is transcending console war fanboyism. So
That's true. Yeah, I feel like even if, and this is whether the roles were reversed or not, even if every Xbox fan banded together and was like, we're not going to buy games until they drop from $70, all the PS fanboys would be like, haha, I'm pre-ordering everything at 70 on Microsoft Store. We're not going to let their price drop.
Oh yeah, that's
I can see that.
I feel like Xbox would do the same thing to PS fanboys. That's just
that's a
see
whole
that.
the
move, but
sad
that's
way
true.
that it is, man.
I can see
meanwhile,
that.
the Switch gang will be playing with cardboard. So
Yeah. Meanwhile,
also
Switch is
said-
like, wait, y'all have to change the price of your games?
Oh man, look, I
We're
keep
over here
saying
playing on
Nintendo is
3
Disney.
generations ago hardware, still charging $60 for 5-year-old
Nintendo is
games.
Disney. They'll put their games in the imaginary vault, even though they hear digitally now. Like for years, they put their games in the imaginary vault, and now that digital is an ongoing thing, they don't care.
not at all.
They didn't have to change their prices before. They not now. They stuck in their old man Japanese ways.
You know what the deal is for Nintendo? $5
$59.99.
off. $55.99.
That's a deal for them. Like that's a deal. Like
Like, are you not entertained?
But Mario,
Yeah.
new Zelda coming out 5 years from now.
And I will say, so again, because I don't think I put in my piece for the whole Xbox reversal 180 flip-flopping, whatever you want to call it. Consumer Snips says, how dare they try to do that? Well, I guess it's okay if they backed up on it. But man, and like everybody's been saying, the free-to-play games shouldn't require paid subscription online to play anyway. Because I don't care if you're not my ISP, I'm still paying for access to the internet. You shouldn't get to double ding me on that. That's just bad. That's just bad practice.
That's a bad ding.
Me as CEO of Microsoft, I mean, hell, let's try it. See if we can make some more money off of it. And then if we get mad, we'll just change our minds.
that's one thing that I probably never go away is because I think it's way too established. As I say, even the fact that we even paying, like you said, to be on our own internet is crap. And that's where PC gamers.
I will tell you this though. You guys want to hear my master conspiracy theory?
Yes.
I feel like a majority of people out there love a villain turned hero more than they just love a straight hero. I feel like this was Microsoft's plan all along, but they're like, wait, what if we release this massive statement that we're going to do this thing that everybody's going to hate? We let everybody rally together in anger and say, this isn't right. And then we make them feel like they have a voice by saying, you know what? You're right. This is wrong. Let's reverse our decision. We're sorry, gamers. We listen to you. We're that company. Nobody else does.
They can't afford that right now.
I've been thinking about that though. It's a risk. It is a risk, but it's Microsoft. They can take a risk.
It's Microsoft, but they can't afford that right now for the Xbox.
There ain't a whole lot that they can't afford.
No, they can spend the bag, but PR wise, they can't afford that bad rep right now. They're still trying to get in the good graces with everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. It looked like it was bad rep, but then because they did that, we're listening to you, we're changing our ways, we made a mistake. Is it bad rep anymore? Like everybody who felt it was bad rep, they might be like, hey, you still shouldn't have done that. But boy, I'm glad you're listening.
They can't get the
You did the thing I've been asking
Yeah.
for years.
They can't get the anime redemption arc, man, because that's just
I don't
so
know,
bad.
man. It kind of seems like they got close.
God.
Hey, as a side note, that meme right there remind me of when Trevor pulled up to my streams.
You know how many times that's been me?
For real.
Yeah, make sure that
For real, for real. Every PAX.
Yeah, facts.
Except I'm the one that has to drive, y'all. Shoot.
Hey man, you choose to drive.
You won with the dope car.
Facts.
Yeah,
And we can
he
listen to
complimented my car. Everything's okay.
we
now.
listen to Texas rap the whole way there and the whole way back.
Man,
Yuck.
I was at the
Whoa.
one.
Demi.
But
I know
Mr.
you- I
Pookie
know-
and Mr.
I-
Lucci.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Demi?
Lay down on my
Yuck.
like,
You disrespecting Texas.
with you, Bob.
Let me say it again. Yuck.
Bro, You listen to what does he listen to? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hibbity hop skirt.
I did actually
Skibbity
hear
hoop.
him singing a couple
Or
lyrics
was
one day.
it Lil Pump? Who was one of these little
First of
Mickey
all,
Mouse mumble
Lil
rappers
Gas
you're all
Pump.
about these days?
Lil Pump is trash. 6ix9ine is trash.
Who was the other one? That's basically them, but you
But you
tryna
got
act
that
like they're
6ix9ine tramp stamp though. But you gonna call him trash? Cool. We can move on to the next topic.
Hey, bro, hold on. I don't know. You still on thin ice with Free to Gay? I
Yo, chill, because the face of level 1 is not happy with our banter, and she's getting ready to fire us if we don't calm down.
I don't know if she's mad at us or if I don't know what's going on over there.
We're gonna
What's up, Hugger? How you doing?
we are gonna get an email saying that she's sick of our shenanigans, and we better get
HR
right.
would like to have a meeting with you.
She's busy listening to Chicago rap, the last
Yeah.
Chief Queef song.
I don't like the sound of gunshots over and over.
That's what get me biting.
Yo.
Listen, y'all ain't live till you stood outside with a bowl of Captain Crunch with gunshots going off.
Oh my god.
No, bro, we all the way okay.
Oh my god.
We all the way
A
okay.
Slim Hugger.
Hey, no one can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Slim Hugger is not having it. Thugger.
Man.
Yo, we got any
What are we
more?
talking about again?
We got any more takes on this Xbox? I want to know, the people in the chat, right? For you guys in the chat, give us your thoughts about this Xbox. Should we be praising them for doing a 180? Do they deserve to get praised for doing a 180? Because a lot of people are saying that we should not be praising them for doing a 180.
I'll put it this way. I'd rather you do the 180 than not. But the best option would have just never to have done the bad thing in the first place. But since they did the bad thing, at least you backtracked on it. It's not the best of worlds, but it's not the worst of worlds. We're kind of floating somewhere in the middle.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. We gonna see. And that's Slim Hugger thing from the stick. That's
It is.
Slim Hugger from the
I
stick.
don't know how we've never said that before, man.
That's stick and Slim Hugger.
Changed my whole life, man.
Now I'm gonna need Dallas to flip a Slim Thug beat and come on there, Slim Hugger.
I got to now. It's got to be, man.
Yo.
Praise him for the good, curse him for the bad. This is a little bittersweet though.
Before we get to the next topic, which may or may not be our last topic, quick reminders: tomorrow is take 2. We may have been dropping some heat for y'all tomorrow. They may have to wait another week. We got some new music coming for y'all that y'all gonna be vibing with. People Game Podcast is Friday. We got some new shows coming. They may or may not start next week and maybe the week after, but we got a couple of new things, couple of new shows coming to the channel.
I want to request one show.
I
want consumer snips, and I want Microsoft snips to do a show, and it's just him turning to different cameras.
I could just
Consumer
kinda
Snips would be so fire.
Let's make it happen. We got multiple days to fill up.
I think what it was, y'all, is when I was growing up, you know how kids all have those dreams, like, you know, oh, one day I could be rich, one day I could be in the NBA. Well, I realized pretty quickly that none of those dream ending like things for myself were ever going to come true, but I didn't want to give up on them. So I just held on to them inside my brain, and I just have an alternate personality that would be like, well, if I did make it, this is how I'd be.
There you go.
Yo,
That's the show.
yo,
You saw what I saw, didn't you?
shout out to the chat. And y'all think we're gonna let this slide? No, sir.
Nah.
King Arthur goes, Slim Hugger so fine. Lizzie God say she already been claimed.
That's my girl.
I'm sorry, Glizzy God, Roman. I don't like your opinions on Game Pass.
You see? You done mess
You
yourself
ever had a
up.
girl, you ever
I
had a
don't think
girl
I'm about
reject
this
you because of
truth,
your
though.
opinions
Hey,
on video games?
hey.
That's the next level. That's the next level.
Now, if you want to win her
Arthur.
back, Glizzy, or Roman, you got to buy her 12 months of Game Pass, and then you'll win her back. It's the only chance you got.
Pass and the Mass Effect Remastered. You got to buy her that collection too.
Just saying. Just putting it out there.
And the deluxe version of the next Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Ultra deluxe with the collector statue and everything.
For a while, but I'm with you.
I don't care.
Anthem.
Slim Hug
I
ain't
have the
cheap.
collector's edition of Anthem.
I don't see you popping no trunk. Don't pop the trunk. Look, we can't be witnesses to anything. Like we not about that. So make sure that happens after we not live.
Make sure that happens when the club closes.
Or go to Chicago, where it's normal. Nobody will notice.
Relax.
Chicago, man.
Relax.
Shaw City.
12 months of Game Pass is, I don't know. Ultimate is like 120, but regular Game Pass, I don't know. It ain't 1K though. But listen.
I'm stepping to Texas with a snake in my shoe.
There's a snake in my boot.
But listen, as you guys can see on the screen, PlayStation Plus is hit it again, bro. They've been knocking it out the park. Where games with gold has been garbo doo doo. That's really because Game Pass has been fire. PlayStation Plus hit it out the park, bro. Concrete Genie was this game I've been wanting to cop. I'm in there. Destruction All Stars, maybe.
Hey, we don't know if it's
enjoying it though.
Maybe. Control Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition. That's pretty fire, bro.
Some people came out of pocket for that.
But here's my question. Because they've been hitting it out the park. How long will Sony sustain this, dope games coming to PS Plus? Because it's been a while since they missed. Like, how long can they sustain this? Honestly. Because for the most part, let's keep it real. When it comes to these services that we paying for, these ain't free games. People say, oh, look at the free game. None of these games are free, right? We normally get garbo games.
Yes, the lot of control is on Game Pass.
They could hit all year if they play this right. It's a lot of games people still haven't bought. And mark my words, Kingdom Hearts and Sekiro will be making their way to PlayStation Plus. I see it happening.
I can see it. I can see. Yeah, Control is on Game Pass. That actually when I started playing it.
Games I already have.
I need to finish Control. Control's a dope game. I think out of the group, out of the three games, I think Control is the marquee name. But that Destruction is something I can definitely check out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get together and run some. But that Concrete Genie looks fire.
PS5 only, brother.
What's PS5 only? Destruction? Is it? I didn't know that. Well, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to my homie house because ain't no PS5s nowhere around this place.
That's PS5 only.
Sure is.
I'm booting that up when I get it.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my account though. Go ahead and lock that up. Yeah, Yakuza Saga and game. Yeah, like we were talking about earlier when we first started. Who would have ever thought Yakuza would be on Game Pass to start out? Game Pass is fire, which I think and this is just speculation on my part. I don't know if the focus is so heavy on Game Pass to where games with gold has been lacking, because it's been lacking. I mean, this month was cool. They put Gears 5 in there, and they put what's the game? The dude with the hat and the whip.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, that was going down a dark place.
Oh snap!
Hey, you know what I meant.
Hey,
you know what I meant. But
hey, Glizzy, what you just said made my exact. That right there makes Game Pass worth it.
What'd he say?
He said, not gonna lie, somebody gave me a 3-month code for Game Pass, and I tried Abzu, a game I would never play. And Abzu was kind of fire. Yeah,
there you go.
That's
the whole point.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. And if you see, you're gonna see some of these games leave Game Pass and come right back. And these developers are seeing their games getting played a lot more, and you get the discount if you want to buy the game. The game is leaving. Here go 20% off. And it's crazy how we talking PS Plus and we come right back to Game Pass. It's.
I'm waiting on one thing to hit Game Pass, and I think it's coming. I'm ready for Judgment to come over.
Ooh.
Yep.
I heard really good things about the game.
I mean,
I do hear
for
good
what I'm
things.
hearing, if you like the Yakuza series, you're gonna love Judgment.
Yep.
And I missed out. Oh, I'm talking about something else. Y'all talking about.
Wonder
Game
how long
Pass.
before they put Yakuza 7 in Game Pass.
Nah, that's gonna be a
Oh,
minute.
you know what?
Wouldn't be shocked to see it at the end of the year.
Really?
They have to release it in order.
Huh?
They've been doing it in order.
Yeah.
They wouldn't put 7 on. They have to release the game, in order. And considering the other 3 are still on there, I don't think by the end of the year we'll see it on there.
Is everything not on there right now besides 7?
6 isn't up there yet.
6 isn't up there.
Not
That's
on PC, at
Song of
least.
Life, right?
Only
Yeah.
on PC's up to Kiwami 2, I think. Right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause-
we just went up to 5.
Yeah.
Because we also got Final Fantasy 15 is leaving this month. But
Yeah.
it's 9, 7, and 8 are on there right now, too.
Trevor said developers are seeing an increase in sales, not just Game Pass plays because of Game Pass. Yeah, because a lot of people want to own their games while still being able to try games out, right? And that's where it comes in. If you got Game Pass and you want to buy a game, boom, you got 20% off. Can't beat that. It's hard to beat that. And I'm gonna be honest, I ain't paid full price for Game Pass yet. Cause when I first had Game Pass, I already had like a couple of years of gold or whatever, and I got that transfer over. And then when the holiday season hit, GameStop, shout out to GameStop with a $300 per stock price right now. I got Game Pass like 6 months for like $20, so I bought like 2 or 3 of those. I've yet to pay $50 a month for Game Pass. Yet.
Oh, so you just gaming the system.
Facts.
Ah.
Why not?
No. Fame always got the hacks.
I'm telling you, bro, why?
He always got the hacks.
I've never paid full price for PlayStation Plus. I got PlayStation Plus. I got 12 months for $30. So I'm good. I'm good until next year. And then this year, when the holidays hit this year, and Game Pass Ultimate go back on sale at GameStop, another 6 months for $20, I'm gonna buy like 18 more months. And I'm never gonna pay full price for Game Pass, but I'm gonna still get the enjoyment of it. I'm gonna still get the same enjoyment as everybody else, and I'm gonna get Ultimate for the low. $15 a month is not for me, bucko.
Now we just need to get you a PS5 so you can experience some stuff, man.
I need something. It's dry over here. Good luck. I'm not finna fight.
You want to take donations, man? I'm not even playing.
You're not gonna fight them robots?
Not finna fight no bots. Yo, Microsoft Rewards too is something that slept on. I need to go back to doing that. Microsoft Rewards is slept on.
Yeah, that's how I pay for most of my games.
Slept on.
Okay,
Microsoft
so-
Rewards is fire.
I don't know nothing about Microsoft Rewards. Would y'all enlighten me?
Basically, all you got to do, use Bing. You know what I'm saying? And search,
Which is a lot to ask.
You lost me at use Bing.
search stuff on Bing. They got little quizzes and stuff, little games you can play and earn points. Use those points and cash them in to get Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass. Easy breezy, bro. And if you want to really play the hack and really play the game, go to Bing on your browser, type in DC movies, and you got the whole row. They all come in a row going across. Literally, click each one going across, and each one counts as a search. You get all your PC searches done in 30 seconds. And that's points that equal money. I'm just saying. I've been slacking on it. I got mad points that I need to use, but it's worth it. Like King Arthur said, stock up on reward points. Go ahead.
If you had an Xbox, all you have to do is just unlock achievements. You could boot up a game and just get points.
If you boot up a Xbox Game Pass game, points. Get certain achievements, points.
So does that work on PC too or not?
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I always see it on when I load up the Xbox. I don't know if it work on PC. If I'm keeping it $150.
I'll literally do anything besides Bing.
Get the banging.
Bang bang. Every time you come around your city, bang bang. I'm just saying, do what you got to do, player.
That's how I paid for Hitman 3. Just playing Game Pass stuff. And then I used the points I unlocked, bought a bunch of gift cards, bought Hitman 3.
No shame.
I dig that though. Like playing games can get you a game. You know how fire that is.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
yeah.
If you're
But
okay.
you know what I'm getting? You know what I'm getting free? Destruction All Stars.
That's
I'm ready to play it.
Oh, because you got your PS5,
looks-
yeah?
Yo,
It
yeah.
looks like some multiplayer.
Must be
fun.
nice.
It definitely looked like fun multiplayer.
Fam, you wasn't in these trenches, man.
Nah,
You wasn't
bro.
fighting these bots.
So wasn't. I'm sitting there cooling it with the foe, jet engines and all. Cooling.
When I can walk to the stove,
When I can walk in the store and grab a PS5 is when I get a PS5. Bro. I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
in and there'll be mad PS5s on the shelf. And by that time, I'm probably gonna get me a custom PS5. I'm probably gonna get a God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn 2 boy. And you gonna be hating because yours is regular. You got regular gas.
I can remove the
You got
first one.
87. I got 93, but it ain't the same.
Hey, Huggy, you
My
can-
controller gonna be custom too. I got 93 gas. You got 87. You got 87 gas, bro. 87.
That low
I
octane.
can get a custom
that
stuff.
Reggie.
I can get custom stuff.
You
get
got-
custom stuff.
Yeah, you gonna pay
better, though.
you gonna pay $200 for that. Mine gonna come in the box.
Facts.
I hit a lick with the box. What you talking about?
You ain't got a stick in the box though.
Get lazy. Oh.
Yo, we're gonna get to the what we like to do is give out something you should play, watch for the week. Shout out to Glorious Cat who's jumped in. I'm surprised he ain't said welcome or hello to Hug and Cast. Because we all know people only come for the hug and we are the cast.
Hey man, it ain't news to us. We know.
We get it, bro.
We're just here.
That's fine, bro.
We're just here, literally.
But maybe after Demi transition, and then I'm playing. Let me.
Wait. Wait. Whoa.
David made Hugger pop up. She said, "What did he say?"
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh.
What's with you today? Free to gay, Demi transition. You okay?
Listen, he's showing signs. He want to tell us.
Yo, that free to gay. I don't know how that happened, bro. That was pure accident, bro.
That hairline transition.
All I know is I accept fame, even though he uses Bing. So I'll accept y'all no matter.
I only use Bing to get my points, bro. That's all.
If you use Bing, you pour the milk before the cereal. You a cereal boy.
Nah, you would never catch me do that, bro. Never ever. That's for serial killers, bro. But I'm gonna start with my sister because I felt like the world hasn't heard enough from her tonight. Who my co-host of Take Two tomorrow, which I'm super excited about having with her. Hugger, what do you recommend for the people to play and or watch?
Said that twice, but okay.
Yeah, movies and anime.
He wants them to be watching that hard. That's all.
Now, see, look at him. Never
I'm
mind.
gonna shut
Watching that hard.
Bro,
Whoa, sir.
I'm calling a horny.
For movies, I don't know if it's on y'all's Netflix, but on Canadian Netflix, the Tomb Raider movie just came out with Alicia Vikander. Or you could do a whole marathon, start at the Angelina Jolie movies, and get to that one. For TV shows, I'll say Love, Death, and Robots. It's like an anthology series. The longest show is like 20 minutes, but they're like 12 minutes each. Just a whole bunch of different cool concepts with big name actors. For game, Kathy Rain. It's coming out with a director's edition soon, but it's a really good game if you love the old LucasArts games. Kind of like Thimbleweed Park, but a little better and a little darker once you get into it.
Okay.
Dallas man, what you got for the week?
Let's see. I actually knew. Oh my God! Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Lord of mercy.
Oh snap! Dang, I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Messing with y'all. Let me see. Oh, I remember. Okay, so I don't always recommend TV shows and stuff. Sometimes I recommend YouTube channels, and this time it's going to be Bat in the Sun. you need to watch Superpower Beatdown if you're not already familiar. It's just something. It's basically Superpower Beatdown is like if you ever seen Death Battle, it's like that. Only live action. They pick this, like they'll pick two semi-similar people. Like sometimes it's like I saw Ryu from Street Fighter fight the Green Ranger, or Batman fight who did Batman fight? Batman fought Wolverine.
Who didn't Batman
fought
fight?
Darth Vader, and these are live action fights, like very, very, very good looking fights. And they sort of vote on who gets to win, but you get to see both outcomes in the end. So there's usually whoever won the vote wins the main fight, and then an alternate ending in a separate video. But it's a channel called Bats in the Sun, and Superpower Beatdown is probably the most fire thing I've seen in a long time, independently made. What else? What should you be playing? See, I haven't finished the game that I'm about to suggest, but it came through just at the right time, and it did exactly what I needed it to do for me, and didn't even realize it was gonna happen. But and I've actually heard it suggested. I think Demi was the one that suggested it, but Gris. Yeah, it's solid, and I'm just about to finish it, but I haven't immensely enjoyed what I played so far, and I might just have to flip a sample from it. Truth be told, like I don't know, maybe look out for that. We're gonna see, but absolutely play Gris.
Citizen Snips, what you got for the people this week?
All right, man. I let y'all down last time, so I'm trying to come back with a bit of a vengeance here. As far as let's see, stuff to watch, I guess we'll start there. I would say you can go watch Queen's Gambit. I think we might have touched on that here before, but if we hadn't, you definitely need to go watch that. That's a good one. As far as an anime to watch, last week, I'm letting y'all down again. I feel like, you know what I tried to do on my one day where I had a little bit of time. I tried to play more Horizon Zero Dawn just for you, Fame.
Good job,
I'm
sir.
Working on beating that game, and I'll tell you all this game. Why are you gonna send me to an area that runs me past like 1,800 Stormbirds when I ain't ready to face a Stormbird?
Bro, you
yet?
know how fun it is to take down a Stormbird, bro? It's so much fun.
Those things are vigilant as all hell. I'm like, I'm just running down this path. I'm just trying to get to this town it tells me I need to get to for a recommended quest that's level 12 when I'm level 19. And this bird's like, nah, man, you about to have a bad day.
I'm take it down, bro. You get the bow that brings them, and to stick the boy to the ground and wear him out, bro.
The rope caster?
Yeah.
I didn't use the rope. I thought about it afterwards. I just was too busy running from
rope caster save your life, and then
you get that early on too, don't you?
And then you start, and then you start knocking his parts off.
I haven't used it much, so I didn't even think about it. Like I was sitting there trying to fight it like I would normal stuff.
No, man.
Rope
caster, and then start busting his parts off. It's a dub, bro. It's so much fun taking down a Stormbird.
Until you get until you get really used to the Terracast arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Play some Horizon Zero Dawn. The game's dope. And then I feel like I had something else for y'all to watch, and it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't. Oh! It's another isekai anime that I started watching that was new at this season. So we all know that's kind of it's getting to be a really burned out genre, but some of them are still pretty unique and cool. This one is called So I'm a Spider, So What? And basically kind of the brief overview of it is, as all pretty much 99% of all anime start, kids in school, right? In Japanese school, something happens. You don't know what it is. I can't tell if like a meteor strikes the school or some kind of bomb goes off. But like as they're all sitting in class, you just see this like what looks like a bright light advance and just basically apparently annihilates the entire class or the entire school supposedly. And so this one girl from the class reincarnates in another world, and she reincarnates as like a little spider monster. So not even like a human character. She reincarnates as a little spider. And then you find out really quickly that she's not the only one. It looks like the rest of her class were also reincarnated into that world. But they all got like normal roles and stuff. So they haven't yet combined and joined up yet. but it's pretty funny. It's got good comedy, decent action, and it's playing out pretty cool. So I would recommend giving that a show. I think there's only 3 episodes out right now. The 4th one may be coming out soon, but check that out. It's called So I'm a Spider, So What. Those are my recommendations.
Last but not least, Demigod, what you got for the week, fam? He got nothing. And with that being said, my only suggestion for the week is on Netflix. Of course, you guys. There we go. We got him back.
Oh.
Work Wi-Fi tripping. But, okay, so, anime, go check out Fire Force.
Indeed.
It's probably one of the
Fire Force is pretty
better animes I've watched recently. However, some of the tension is cut by comedic standards, which don't always hit. But it is great. Sound effects are amazing. The fights are dope. And the characters are actually pretty cool to get with. For games, I am going to recommend Lords of the Fallen. It is your basic starter entry to Dark Souls. It's pretty fun. Very clunky. The lore is pretty deep, though. I decided to revisit that because I'm clearing out my backlog as new games are coming in, and I got pretty far in this. Just breezing through now. And for TV shows, go watch Hell's Kitchen. It's fun to watch Gordon Ramsay yell at people and call somebody a donut.
These chickens bloody raw.
Yeah, donut.
What are you, an idiot sandwich?
Check it. So, and when we get up out of here, my only suggestion of the week is actually playing right now is Rugal. Of course, I did the Uncanny Counter. I've been on my Korean Netflix heavy, so make sure you guys check it out after I play the trailer. As I get us on up out of here, remember in the link, in the description down below, there's a couple of things. You want Game of Gloves? Go on Game of Gloves. The you want some money off of it? Hugger's code is in there. Get some money off of that. If you're trying to get up in this GameStop game or AMC, trying to get up in an easy, quick learn how to do stocks, I got the link down there for the good old Robinhood account. Then, of course, we're doing a fundraiser for Children's Hospital. That is the very first link in the description. Do us a big favor. Number 1, please like the video, subscribe. It helps us out a lot if you guys hit that like button. Number 2, make sure you guys donate. If you got $1, even if it's literally $1, ain't no shame, and you can donate that $1 anonymously.
Every bit helps, y'all.
We get to 1,000. I gotta get my cheeks clapped in the Souls game, and you guys get to get 2 horror stream games from the Floor Hugger, which is big because she don't really do horror games like that. So that's gonna be awesome. Get all your game news from level1gaming.com. Take 2 podcasts. Me and my sister is tomorrow. Sometime before 6 p.m. CST, as you guys know. Friday Peep Game podcast. Here fairly soon, we got some new people on the team that are bringing out some brand new, fresh content, fresh new shows. We hope you guys. I hope you guys are prepared for that because this is gonna be daily content on this channel. It's gonna be something for somebody on this channel. I promise you, Monday through Sunday. We're gonna get up out of here. With all that being said, congratulations, you guys leveled up to 140. This was the XP Podcast. We will see you guys next Wednesday. And we out.
Peace.
Well, we would be out if Hugger did her thing.
Oh.
Well, we're not leaving until we hear the singing
Onions.
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 Bro, you just made that so bad.
I can't say it. We out, y'all.